Well, here's a Happy Canada Day week. Maybe it's Happy Canada Week from Queen's Park. Mark Cullen here, of course, and I'm going to give you a lesson for Canada Day. What is the maple depicted on that flag up there? And the flag up there, of course, is the Canadian flag with the sugar maple on it. Sorry, I don't have a very good angle on that. Now, here's the interesting thing. While we're at Queen's Park, the confusion around what is a sugar maple and what is a Norway maple. The sugar maple, very common in central and eastern Canada in the wild, but not so common in the city, where Norway maples are extremely common. So the question becomes, how do you know a Norway maple from a sugar maple? And I'm going to demonstrate for you right here. Right here. That is a Norway maple. And that when you take a Norway maple leaf off the tree, I'm just trying to hold it down so that the wind doesn't blow it away. It gets a little white sap at the end, right there. A little bit of white sap tells you it's a Norway. The other thing about Norway is that the tree is generally very clean. You'll notice there's no bugs on it, where the sugar maple has got a couple blemishes, including where an insect decided to chow down. The native sugar maple is host to a lot more insects, and therefore is much more beneficial in terms of attracting, creating biodiversity. The other thing about sugar maple is it's very easy not to recognize it and to get it confused with the Norway, because we live with Norways in the cities so much. Even the Toronto Maple Leafs don't exactly have a sugar maple leaf on their insignia. And back in the 70s and 80s, Air Canada was a little confused and used a Norway maple for their insignia. They've since changed, and we're happy about that. Canada Day, how do you know the difference? By the way, if you have black blotches on your maple late in the season, that's another sign you've got a Norway maple. Not so on the sugar. Sugar maples are a great Canadian tree as depicted on our flag. Mark Cullen, Ben Cullen, Happy Canada Day week, markcullen.com.